Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing great. I'm hanging in there, and we're just going to dive into this really quick, okay? So, 5 reasons to train any combat sport. There's a lot more than these 5 reasons, but these are some of the prominent ones in which I wanted to be able to share with you, and that I think people will be able to relate to the most, okay? So, right now, number 1 out of 5. So, number 1, and they're not like in order, like, oh, 1 is the most important. No, I'm just here it is. Number 1, discipline. Over time, I have become far more accountable for my actions, and not just in the gym. I see more tasks through till the end. It gives you structure. Okay? So, what I'm getting at with that is, over time I become more accountable for my actions. Now, that's something that you can grow in without martial arts. It's just also good to have this because you're actually doing it more so in like a physical form than just always using your mind and like mentally trying to be aware of something and be mindful of whatever's going on. But this is a way in which you're kind of physically doing that as well. It's both, but the physicality is definitely a part that's ingrained into you throughout martial arts, any type of martial arts, okay? So this is cool because it gives you 2 different aspects of the same thing. So it's coming at you 2 different ways, and that's more apt to get you better at it in a shorter amount of time. Okay, so also, what's the other thing I said? And not just in the gym. I see more tasks through till the end. That kind of ties in with something that I'm going to talk about in the next one. But seeing tasks through till the end and not giving up on it, also maybe the task becomes starting to seem a lot easier than before because you put yourself through a difficult thing all the time. So, and then also it gives me structure. That's the whole idea of the discipline that it gives you, okay? So I try to make it there twice a week at least, even if I'm feeling super depressed or anything like that. In fact, that's the time I probably need it the most. So it's important to be honest and upfront with yourself. And number 2, endurance. Okay, now I mean physical and mental. After sticking with it, you will find that other tasks are now so much easier to accomplish in its entirety. This is exactly what I was just talking about previously. It moved the goalposts for me, but in a good way. Goalposts in regards to the difficulty of a task, as well as the probability of completing said task. Okay, so after sticking with it, you'll find that other tasks are now so much easier to accomplish in its entirety. They say that in wrestling, I believe, is once you've wrestled, everything else is easy. Now, I don't literally mean everything else is easy. It just becomes easier. And what you thought was, oh, this is so gut-wrenching and this is exhausting and incredibly physically taxing on me, and how am I going to be able to do this? Whatever you felt that way towards, you go back to whatever that was, like months after, enduring things like this, and you might even giggle at it. You might be like, why did I think that was such like a difficult thing for me to overcome, until you were brought to the light on that subject by experiencing something much harder and much more difficult, but you were able to stick with it. So that kind of opened your eyes big time. Like, open your eyes, man. So 1 and 2. Okay, so discipline, endurance. Number 3 right now. Number 3, a third reason to train any combat sport: to protect yourself, to protect your family, to protect close friends that you consider family, to protect women and children, to protect innocent people. If you can assess the situation and it seems as though you can, don't go gambling and rolling the dice on your life. It depends, okay? You know what I mean? But definitely the first 3 is what you're going to really attain, to be real with you, okay? The ability to protect yourself, your family, and your really close friends. Because if you look at them as family members, you're going to have that same passion and fire that courses through your veins when you want to end that fight quickly as possible, And, but anyways, so... Let's see. Protecting oneself will save you from a random ass beating, a life-changing injury, or a worst-case scenario, death. For others, the same exact thing stays true, only you would be using your power for a good cause to help other people. Alright, number 4. Successful alignment and improvement of your heart, mind, body, and soul. So this is another thing, really important, dude. You're getting everything in alignment, okay? At a certain point, you'll realize that your heart is in it and your mind is in it. And as long as your heart and mind is in it, that is what kind of controls the realm of your body and how it operates. And your soul is that passion and that fire that you have within you, okay? The very essence that makes you you and incredibly unique. Okay, so this will truly bring you inner peace when you can attain this, okay? Every category that our individuality falls under can and will drastically improve from this. Your body will become like stone. Your mind will be able to think and deduce things much more rapidly. You will start to care for certain things much more, such as health, others, and even yourself. Your soul will grow stronger, more resilient, more understanding, and warmer. Believe it or not. So, number 5, another thing, okay? Community. You are going to build up a sense of community, of camaraderie, of this togetherness, solidarity. You know, this is what's going to happen, you know? I now belong to something again. It's been several years since I last felt as though I truly belonged somewhere. Over 7 years, man. So that isolation that I experienced for an extended period of time was a really cold feeling. We don't just bond over positive similarities like most humans do. We also see one another struggling and pushing harder than the day before. So we get to kind of see each other grow at the same time. We see each other broken down. I don't know what the hell I wrote. We see each other broken down at some of the worst times, I guess. But then we also get to see the moments where it clicks for us. You know what I mean? Most humans see each other eye to eye on this neutral ground, and we put a little bit of a mask on for society. We're doing fine even if we're not. We get to see each other at the broken and at the height, you know, and everything in between. So it's a beautiful thing there. We don't just have generalized things in common, for we develop rather deep bonds over consistently difficult times, as well as the joyous and successful times. Okay? So, needless to say, there are countless reasons as to the benefits of training. I have merely pointed out some of the most important reasons directly pertaining to my personal experience. Okay? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you shortly in the next one. Until next time, stay safe, be blessed, and live lavishly. I'm out. Peace, guys. Love you, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.